In our previous class we discussed the topic, Jesus Christ prepares for his life's ministry. In today's class we will learning the topic, the temptation of Jesus. To tempt someone is to make that person do something that he or she is not supposed to do because it is evil. To do something that is contrary to the will of God. Temptation in itself is not a bad thing. It is only when we fail to overcome it that it becomes a bad thing. The temptation of Jesus Christ. After his baptism, Jesus was led by the power of the Spirit into the desert, where he was tempted by the devil. The temptation started after he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights and he was hungry. Temptation to turn stone to bread. In the first temptation the tempter said, "If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become loaves of bread." Jesus rejected this temptation by quoting the scriptures saying, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." Temptation to jump down. In the second temptation, the devil took Jesus to Jerusalem and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will give His angels charge of you and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone." Jesus made the right choice by rejecting this temptation. He did this by quoting the scriptures and said, "You shall not tempt the Lord your God." Temptation to worship Satan. In the final temptation, the devil took Jesus to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them and said to him, "All these I will give you, if you shall fall down and worship me." Jesus was here being tempted to become a political messiah by worshiping the devil. Again, Jesus quoted from the scriptures to reject this temptation saying, "Be gone, Satan. For it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God and him only shall you serve." Jesus preferred to come as the Messiah who will suffer to save people from their sins than to appear as an economic or miracle or political Messiah. The significance of the temptation of Jesus Christ. Each of the temptation was directed to cause Jesus to be false to his messiahship. The first temptation was to make false his perfect humanity. Despite his hunger, Jesus did not submit to the temptation. He knows he has the power but avoided unnecessary show of power. The second was to make him win men's heart not by love as required by the Messiah but by startling signs. This is quite true because man always wants to see signs before they believe. Man doubts a lot but only believes if he is given a sign of evidence. The third was to make him not to win his kingdom through suffering as required of the Messiah. If Jesus had loved political power, he would have bowed down and worshipped the devil but he did not do so. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.